Why is it called the placebo effect? Well, back in the 13th century, the term placebo didn't call to mind clinical trials, sugar pills, or really anything remotely medical. Instead, if you were a member of the Roman Catholic Church, it would have likely made you think of God and death. If you're fascinated by the origins of words like placebo, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more surprising history, and let us know your thoughts about the placebo effect in the comments below. Placebo's Latin origins are pretty interesting. As Merriam-Webster explains, placebo means "I will please" in Latin, and according to the Oxford English Dictionary, it's the first word of the first antiphon of Vespers in the Office for the Dead. That's an evening prayer that Catholics recited for people who had died. The full line actually translates to, "I will please the Lord in the land of the living." Before long, people started using placebo to refer to the entire prayer. By the following century though, imaginative English speakers had given placebo a secondary definition that echoed its literal Latin meaning. If you said someone was singing, making, or playing placebo, you were implying that they were flattering someone in a sycophantic or servile way. You could even just cut to the chase and call the person themselves a placebo, which according to the Oxford English Dictionary meant a flatterer, a sycophant, or a parasite. We have Geoffrey Chaucer to thank for the earliest known instance of the word with this meaning. In the Merchant's Tale from the Canterbury Tales, he actually named one of the characters Placebo. Placebo, unsurprisingly, spends a lot of time telling his older brother exactly what he wants to hear, while a third brother, Justinus, gives much better advice. The use of placebo in medicine is quite fascinating. It makes sense that the word placebo, flattery with the intent to make someone feel good, even if it's not necessarily true, eventually landed in medicine, where it came to define any drug or treatment meant to make someone feel good, even if it technically had no medical potency. But it didn't get there until well into the 18th century. Physician Andrew Duncan wrote in his 1770 book, Elements of Therapeutic, where a placebo merely is wanted, the purpose may be answered by means which, although perhaps reduced under the materia medica, do not, however, deserve the name of medicines. The full phrase placebo effect didn't become common until the early 1900s. The 20th century also saw the birth of placebo's evil twin, nocebo, which is Latin for "I will harm." This describes a medically worthless or empty treatment that somehow causes a patient to feel worse. Needless to say, nocebo hasn't exactly caught on in the same way that placebo has. As for how the placebo effect works, that's something of a scientific mystery.